Today on our 2014 Ford van, we're going to be taking a look at the roof rack by Yakima, and that's going to be consisting of part numbers Y00410, and that's going to be for the crossbars, and part number Y00101, and that's going to be for the Raingutter Towers. So here's where our Yakima roof rack looks like installed. And this is going to be great to free up space inside of our van and put our gear and cargo up top. Our roof rack is going to feature round bars, which is going to greatly reduce wind noise and drag compared to traditional square bars. The distance between our bars is going to be determined by what we're trying to mount. So really, anywhere that there's the rain gutter on the outside edge of our vehicle, we're going to be able to mount it because that's how these towers mount. Our roof rack system is going to have a weight capacity of 165 pounds, but you always want to double check to make sure that your roof can handle that amount of weight. Now our crossbars are going to slide into the clamp right here, and then our towers are going to go directly onto our rain guard. Now one thing we don't have to worry about is any scratches or anything like that, because we're going to have a nice rubber boot that's going to go around half of it, and then the second half that's going to come around and clamp onto it has a nice rubberized coating. Now one thing I do like is on the end of our end cap here, this plastic core can be replaced with a metal lock core, so once we have our roof rack system in place, we can actually lock it and keep everything nice and secure. Now because the roof does have a natural curve to it, I'll go ahead and take the measurement right here at the gutter, and our crossbars are going to come in right about 7 1/4 inches tall. And the bars themselves are going to be 66 inches long, which means we have plenty of real estate to add any accessories we want. Now that we've seen what our bars look like and gone over some of the features, let's show you how to get them installed. Now we already have our first crossbar installed. Let's go ahead and put the second one on together. First thing we're going to do is take our Raingutter Towers. We're going to have some rubber strips in our packaging, and that's going to just slide over the bottom of this piece right here. So take the open end, slide it around the corner here, and we're actually going to take this end and stretch it over to the other side and slip it into place. Now you're going to want to do that for both towers. Now if we look at the back of our tower, we're going to see that we're going to have a bolt that's holding this piece in. We're going to want to make sure that's nice and loose. And if it's not already loose, we're going to take the provided wrench and we're going to loosen it up. Now you don't want to take the bolt all the way out, you just want to loosen it up so it can move freely and it's not going to interfere when we go to put the crossbar in. And you're also going to want to do that with both of your towers. Now if we find our crossbar, we're going to notice that it's going to fit right in. So we're going to take our tower and we're going to slide the bar through the foot pack right there until we can get it on all the way. If you realize you can't get it in or it's taking a little bit too much effort, you might need to loosen that screw a little more. Now whenever you slide your rain gutter tower onto the bar, you're going to want to make sure that this section, oval section here, is facing outward where you can see the Yakima right here. Now that we have this one on, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now on the end of the bar here, they do come with some end caps, so we're going to go ahead and we can push it into place. Now we have this one on, we're going to put the other one on as well. Now it's always a good idea to get an extra set of hands to help you put this in place, that we don't have to worry about scratching your roof. So the section that we put that rubber sleeve on needs to go on the inside of our rain guard here, and this clamp needs to go around the bottom of our rain guard. Now that we have both of those in place, we're going to go ahead and tighten up that bolt on the bottom that we loosened up to get our bar in place. We're going to want to pull back, making sure that this piece is right against our rain gutter right here on both sides. To make sure our bars are square, you're going to want to pick a point, a reference point, to measure to the rear crossbar. We used our front bars and measured the distance to our rear bar. Now the spread is going to be determined by the accessories you choose to mount. There's no exact number or any specific location you have to mount it. With our bars in place, we can go ahead and take the included wrench again and tighten up that nut on the bottom of the tower. Now you want to make sure that you keep the tower vertical and that it doesn't lean in and hit the roof of the vehicle. And we're going to go ahead and tighten the other side as well. Now at the end here, we're going to find our end cap with the screw coming out. There's going to be a threaded hole right in the middle, so we're going to insert it in. You're going to want to tighten it down. The only thing I want to mention is you don't want to over tighten it, you just want it to get it nice and snug. So go ahead and tighten it up, and that's actually going to tighten up that bottom clamp here and keep our foot pack attached to our rain gutter. So once we get it nice and snug, we can go ahead and put the other one in as well. And that'll finish up our look at the roof rack by Yakima on our 2014 Ford van.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.